Hello everybody and welcome back to the Twitch channel. The astute among you will have noticed that we are not playing Phantom Doctrine this time. Rather, we are playing a game that I was I was offered a key for. I decided to accept because their, for lack of a better way to describe it, their pitch for what the game is piqued my interest. So they had described it as, and I don't have the message in front of me right now, but if memory serves me correctly, it was described as Crusader Kings meets Empire of Sin. Empire of Sin, for those of you who don't know, if memory serves me correctly, is Paradox's Prohibition era gangster, whatever you want to describe it as, type game. Their little strategy game where you managed a mob type thing during the Prohibition era. And the devs for this game described it as the combination of Crusader Kings and that game. The embargo for this game actually lifted a couple of days ago, if memory serves me correctly. I believe for me it ended up being like 7 p.m. on Thursday or something like that. Because the time they gave me for when the embargo lifted was GMT, which is 5 hours ahead of me, so I think it was about 7 p.m. for me on Thursday, because I believe the embargo lifted Friday at midnight. But yeah, so we're going to be streaming this today. I might stream Phantom Doctrine tomorrow for anyone who is looking forward to more of that. But let's go ahead and let's do a new game. So we have some choices for cities. We can start in Chicago, Detroit, or Pittsburgh, and then there's a seed that I imagine the main thing it does is determine the location of various businesses and things like that. So I don't know. Let's do Pittsburgh. Yeah, that's fine with me. And you know, I'm not really quite sure what the big nationalities in Prohibition era Pittsburgh would be. Irish I could potentially see being a big one, potentially, as well as Italian. Really not sure, honestly. Yeah, you know, we'll go with Irish. That's perfectly fine with me. Let's randomly generate our character a couple times, see if we can get any sure, we'll go with James O'Shea. And we have some starting perks. Now that's a slight annoyance, I will say this, that the tooltip for what these starting skills do not show up until I select it. I can't hover over it in this drop down menu to see what it is. That is honestly a slight annoyance, but it's not a big deal. Let's see. Natural mechanic. Don't really care for that. Nice building you got there. Organizing crime. Get an increased relationship boost upon meeting new business owners of your own ethnicity. Increase the relationship improvement from buying or selling illegal goods. It allows you to have one additional active mission. Protection Rackets reduces business owner displeasure from protection demands rather by 10%. Increases the amount of money paid and decreases the amount of time that they're upset about it. You know what? I think we're gonna go with that because I'll be honest. Protection Rackets are sort of important to my playstyle with this. I am the kind of person who uses those mostly because to expand your territory, you have to set up fronts, because I don't feel like needing to constantly run to those fronts to give them money to take care of their maintenance costs every week. Because if a front goes down, you lose all the territory that front got for you. So keeping your fronts up is very important in this game. So I always do the protection rackets with some businesses in their area for the purpose of having those guys pay for the weekly maintenance cost of the front. especially after it's gotten a couple of neighboring corners. So yeah, you know, this seems like a decent setup. So, generating Pittsburgh. Our version of Prohibition era Pittsburgh. Let's see. James O'Shea, 18 years old, Irish. You finally arrive in the big city, Pittsburgh. The year is 1920, dawn of the Gilded Age. The country is prosperous but divided. The National Prohibition Act just made it illegal to sell, manufacture, or transport alcoholic beverages anywhere in the country. The law is seen as an attack on city residents and immigrants who don't support the temperance movement. Naturally, nobody in this city takes this law seriously. Illegal speakeasies and alcohol operations are popping up all over, and it's easy to persuade the police to look the other way. You arrive into this melting pot with a few dollars in your pocket and a family connection. You're staying with your aunt, Shirley Lang. She has a small business in the city, and she's going to take you under her wing. But you don't want to run the family store. You dream of making it big, and this situation is full of opportunities for someone like you, someone who's not afraid to take risks. As you get off the train and take in the sights of skyscrapers and endless crowds, you already know this is the beginning of something great. Okay, we're starting all the way up in the north. That is fine with me. So this is a building under our control. So we have our aunt, Shirley Lang. Oh, wonderful. That'll make our life a hell of a lot easier. This is a decent start. So she produces stoneware crocks, which are great. Because if we want to set up a new operation... now, here's the thing. I'm going to have to look around and see what types of resources I can get my hands on. But to produce any type of alcohol, more or less, requires us to have stoneware crocks. So let's see. What are our options? So, neutral alcohol... grape concentrate, apple juice, and malt syrup. Let's see what we have for construction not construction opportunities, but input opportunities. I'm gonna need to get one of those three resources to be able to start producing. And until I know which one I can get my hands on, I don't want to go ahead and set up an operation for any. So, you only sell stuff, which is fine. So let's see, we got stuff down on this corner. Bowling and a bricklayer, not exactly useful for us. And we got a police station literally right next door. Well, not literally, but you know, it's literally just down the block. Doesn't take very long to get there. Cafe and a yellow counter, whatever that is, we'll figure it out next turn. Yes, thank you for telling me that I've learned about new resources, and we'll figure out what to do about those. I do not have enough action points to see what you buy and sell. You do cigarettes. And you also do cigarettes. Seriously? Yeah, let's go over here. Well, let's see what our traits are. We are friendly, decreases the cost of gaining control of a new building, decreases the impact of negative social options. We're lazy, so not a charming quality. And agile, good behind the wheel and good in a fight. You... apparently word on the street is that they want to talk to me. Okay, great, but I don't really have any use for you right now, but sure. I hear you're a well-connected person. Perhaps I could ask you about something. I'm listening. I've heard a bit about a rumor that... I've heard a bit of a rumor that you can get your hands on some interesting potent liquids. Is that true? Indeed. I have a supply of brick wine that's looking for an outlet. Let me know if that interests you. You want brick wine, but I don't currently know how to get my hands on grape concentrate. Now I can pull up this actually and see. Where can I get my hands on grape concentrate? You sell grapes, but you do not sell grape concentrate. And I don't know how you go about turning grape concentrate, or grapes into grape concentrate. So, you sell grapes, but how do you go about, let's check this, out of curiosity. How do you go about making grape concentrate? Because I honestly have no idea. Let's see. Can be made at a grape press from grapes in small barrels. Okay, so I need to find a grape press. Presumably there's going to be one in this area somewhere, right? Thank you for informing me about the police there. Up and out of action points. Not right now. And I don't have action points to... God, our character really needs to level up. I kind of get the feeling that we might have gotten a decent start for one resource, but we're kind of getting screwed over on the other. I may have to go and use production rackets as my initial primary means of expansion. So, you know, that's fun. Not exactly the strategy I had intended to use. No, that's not what I need. Well, okay, so I already own that corner, and I can't ask my aunt to help me expand my territory. I need to do that myself. So, you know what? I'll take you over you. Our outfit wants to expand our territory and take over this part of the city. I want you to run our front for us in your fine establishment. It's pretty simple. First, we need to get locals on our side and gain some respect as benevolent protectors, so keep your ear to the ground for any opportunities to throw some money around for a good cause. Got it so far? I sure do. What happens once your respect is spread? Once people know about us and we control the new corner, our outfit will expand. We'll extend an offer of protection to local businesses. We will help protect our friends from misfortune. In exchange, they will come here to drop off some envelopes. I'll need you to collect them for me and not ask any questions. I know you're hesitant, so I'll throw in $170 to sweeten the deal. Not that I actually have $170 on me right now. Let's go to our aunt. She has a little bit of money there. Oh. Okay, actually I had some brick wine already lying around. Whoopsie daisy. Well, shit. Yeah, nope, sorry, you're not getting that. You want brick wine, yes. Cider maker, homebrew production, or applejacking. I don't know off the top of my head what each of these do. Eventually we'll be able to get all the traits, theoretically. We'll go with cider making. Sadly, that doesn't give us any money. And sadly, they're not interested in buying any off. Oh, well, actually, I don't have any on me anymore because I just gave it all to... Oh, no, I do. I'm in a hurry. I want to sell this to you if you don't mind. There we go. Now I have the money. Next turn, we'll have you do this. Oh, apparently now I only have to offer 120 because you're happier with me, of course. So there's 120. You set up for that. Your loyalty is going to be rewarded. I want you to help expand our territory. And sure, it's always a great idea to expand your territory into a tile in which a police station is in. We'll see how well that works out for us. I mean, I'm sure it'll actually be somewhat beneficial, but nonetheless, it is a bit of a weird thing. Let's continue attempting to find a grape press. I'm sure they're out here somewhere. And we gained an experience point, and we're gonna go for more action points per turn. I am not finding grape presses. Yep. So, kind of looks like we're going to be getting a little unlucky when it comes to the whole actually being able to produce our alcohol. Do you have resources I care about? No, you don't. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I'm gonna need you to start paying some money. That way I don't need to pay for those guys myself. Up and out of action points again. Wonderful. We have expanded into the location in which the police station is in. And you actually have money for me, which I'm a little shocked that you had money for me. That's fine with me. Go ahead and expand the business further. Who is it that was looking to buy that again? It was just you, which is kind of annoying that it's just you. Nope, nope, that's a little too much. We'll take 20 with us, go over here. I don't care to deal with that right now, person. I just want to sell you the brick wine so I can get some money and XP. Now, in theory, it's possible to get these guys to cooperate. I'm not 100% certain how that actually works fully, if I'm being honest. Still yet to find a oh. So we met Logan and the crew. They're one of the many small-time troublemakers that can be found all over the city. Unlike outfits, these hooligans only occupy one corner, and while they can get very possessive of it, their ambitions are limited. If you're on good terms, they might share access to some illegal goods or help you in another way. However, if you want to get in a fight, just get into a conversation, start insulting them, and see what happens. Wow. We are just not finding any grape presses, it seems. Furniture store, not helpful. Another cafe. And... okay, no, it was just taking a while for that to go by. Oh, okay. There we go. Come on. Why would you take that route? Oh, whatever. We've expanded again. Let's figure out the rest of this. Okay, we've met another corner crew. Calvin's. Okay, yeah, we are just not finding what we're looking for at all. You still looking to buy? You are. Wonderful. No, don't. I'm not really in a crunch for money game. I mean, I'll admit we could have more money, but it's fine for now. I want you to continue expanding our territory. Now you're going to expand it to the north. Thank you very much for doing that. I guess we'll go over here and... Okay, I can't set up shop in either of you. Okay. Just... Oh, okay, we have found yet another corner crew. Mechanic. Got another frickin' bowling alley. Cold storage, not particularly useful. Looks like there's gonna be another... Found a scrapyard, which also functions as a repair, apparently. Somebody, for the love of God, has got to have grape concentrate. Like, seriously. How are we getting that unlucky? That's... Okay, you've expanded. Yep, just go ahead and finish exploring the rest of the map there. I know. I know. And New Year has come by. One of our fronts apparently is in urgent need of attention. Why? Do you need money? You need money. Okay, I'm gonna have to, Okay, you've expanded as far as you possibly can. Wonderful. Oh, we also have, the ability to hire somebody now. Let's... You say you know somebody. Oh, you want me to take your sister, Florence. She's enterprising, she's smart, and she's always looking out for new opportunities. Tell me more about her. 42, she's your sister, she is talkative, got some deliveries to do. This talkative type is likely to find out some things while on the job. But as a barkeep, they tend to talk too much and pour too little. Friendly, running a speakeasy, doing some deliveries, really anything that involves dealing with people, they may be a choice crew member. Short, easy to avoid notice and heat if you're able to hide behind a trash can, right? Yeah, you know what? I will take your sister. She can join us. But until such time as I am able to... Wonderful. We leveled up again. Let's continue getting more action points, because that's something that's seriously holding us back at times. I need to get some more brick wine to sell. Do we know of anybody else that wants to buy brick wine? Oh, yes, we do. You want to buy it. I don't care to deal with that right now, person. Okay, for whatever reason, she's wanting to give me a whole bunch of money, and I really don't know why. But if she wants to give me a whole shit ton of money for literally nothing in return, I will gladly accept it. And we'll sell some of that. And we'll use this opportunity to go ahead and drive all the way back over here to buy a truck. Yes, thank you for reminding me again that I just met those guys. I've heard you got a car or two for sale and that you buy unwanted vehicles. I might be interested in a vehicle. Yes, let me know if you have any leads. Two-door passenger car. Yeah, you know, that's fine. We'll live. I just need to get another person out on the road, to be honest. Because we are still failing to find a grape press. Like, seriously, at some point, you can't be failing to find a grape press. Oh, do I not have money? Oh, yes, I don't have money in the safe house, because I haven't been dropping it off. And didn't quite have enough money. Yeah, you know what, just, we'll keep 200 bucks on ourselves. And 200 bucks on her as well. There has gotta be a great press somewhere. Because the reality is, until I can get my hands on one of those resources, I can't really do anything. Okay, so you sell apples. We may have to go the route of working with apples. Well, is it just apples that we use, or is it... It's apple juice. Well, shit, okay. Okay, let's look for all these. So, apple juice. Okay, we can buy apple juice at Columbia Lanes down south. Of course, the issue is that that's only one store and they only produce so much. The other choice is neutral alcohol. And that is a no-go at all. Malt syrup is also a no-go. So our only choices are apple juice. Because we can't find grape concentrate. Now, who wants to buy hard cider? Okay, both of you are willing to buy hard cider. That's wonderful. Yeah, okay. We're gonna set up a backroom cider operation to turn apple juice alongside stoneware crocks into hard cider. I need more money actually in the bank here. Or, sitting in the safe house, rather. It'll take 35 days, which is 5 turns, to go ahead and set that up. I need to continue expanding our operations. I also need to apparently get you somebody else to racketeer on, so let's go ahead and do that. And Florence will be collecting the money that you are hopefully going to be turning a profit with, right? Yes, wonderful. I don't really care to listen to what you have to say right this second. Thank you. Okay, what do you want? You want me to give you $1,000 bucks. While I would love to do that, I do not currently have the means to get you all that money anytime soon. So that is going to be a no-go for right now. What do you want? You want small barrels. Well, where can I get my hands on small barrels? Right there. Okay, that's not too bad. And you want 8. Now, admittedly, it's probably going to take you a while to bring 8 over, I imagine. No, because surprisingly, you can actually fit 8 in your vehicle. Wonderful. Oh, she also wants me to give her 250 bucks. Yeah, you're gonna be waiting a little bit on that one, I'm afraid. In the meantime, I don't know why Columbia Lanes is selling apple juice, but apparently they are. Oh yeah, and they're not selling a whole lot. And I actually don't have money on you. Nor do I actually have enough money on you. Two more turns until that is finished. How much do you need? You need exactly 8. Okay, I think we'll be able to make do. Yeah, no, I just want you to give me the money, dude. Okay, so I am gonna actually set her up with a delivery route. So she's gonna go down to Columbia Lanes. Well, actually, first things first. She's going to ensure that she has... Oh god. It was, what, 68 bucks or so? So... ensure that you have 70 bucks on you at all times. From there, you're gonna buy apple juice down in Columbia Lanes. You are going to drop off all of your apple juice here at Olympia Building Co. And that is going to be it. So ensure you have money on hand. Drive down here, buy. Come back up here and drop off. You have 108 bucks on you right now, and you actually return what you don't need. Wonderful. Now, annoyingly, that guy doesn't seem to have actually had any on hand. And he does not buy apples from us. We'll slowly give her the money. It's gonna take a little while. Actually, you know, no, I'm gonna modify your route. Because that's just the way this is gonna be. You're gonna pick up all that you can here. Of all the hard cider. Next step is going to be... to sell your hard cider, all that you can there, and then all that you can there. Why did they stall? Lack of apple juice is why they stalled. Oh, shoot. Also, when you do this, drop off all your cash. Yeah, this is all gonna take a decent amount of time. Yeah, that ain't happening, buddy. I need to find somewhere else that I can get my hands on apple juice. But so far, we're not exactly fighting a whole lot of people for that. Let's have our main character go ahead and continue exploring, try and find some other places that maybe sell apple juice. Nope, neither of those places sell apple juice. Nope. And she leveled up. Let's have her be a more efficient driver. She doesn't really need action points for what she's doing. Damn it, cigarettes. Cigarettes? Wow, we are not getting lucky. You bastard! I'm not even in your territory and you decide to come over and punch me in the face. How much money do we have on hand there? Not a whole lot, really. Holy crap! Oh no, that's the hard cider, never mind. I know your production is stalling because, you know, we just can't get our hands on... apple juice. Because for some reason, just nowhere has frickin' apple juice. There's no logical reason for it. Oh yeah, we got some barrels of grape concentrate that we can't use. Oh, okay, and they automatically teleport to our safe house, okay. What do you want now? Now you want 18 small barrels? What the hell do you need small barrels for? And this is a meat counter, so I highly doubt she's gonna magically start producing grape concentrate, even though she just gave us 8 barrels of it. Fine, I'll head over here. Is it just the small barrels? It is, okay. Got you half on that trip. But didn't manage to get the other half on that trip. Because, well, they don't just magically get back all of their inventory at the start of each turn. So I need 5 more. Right? No, 6 more. So, let's see. Okay, so... oh god, that is not a particularly efficient strategy, I don't think. Admittedly, I also don't now have a free building that I can set up an illegal business in, so, you know, that's a thing. We'll go ahead and hide that ticker for a little bit. God, do I want to go and do that? No, because hopefully at some point in the future I'll manage to get a more permanent supply of grape concentrate and apple juice. Either one. So I'll just take the 18 barrels without restarting the mission. Okay, what do you want this time? You want $1,000 You know what? Sure, we'll try and get you $1,000 There's no rush to get it. And it'll be a little while anyway. Oh goody, you have apple juice. But because we're not able to get you a consistent supply, without interruptions, let's see. Well, really what I want to know is, who knows you and can help me get on your good side? Viola Jacobson can. What do you want? Yeah, no, you're not getting baseball bats. Backroom bootlegging is a potentially useful trait. We'll do it. Oh, you're just gonna give it to me? Oh no, you want money. How much do you want? You want $500. Well, that's gonna be a little while. Also, I should probably get to expanding the business further. So, let's see. Who do I want to go ahead and turn into a front? Can I turn either of you into a front? No. Annoyingly, I think they have to have a direct connection to you to be able to turn them into a front. So annoyingly, I think I'm going to be forced to have two fronts literally right next to each other without having a buffer between them, which is typically what I would do. That is... Well, no, okay, I can potentially turn you into one. $300 frickin' dollars, dude, you're on crack. I don't have $300 on hand until she gets over here to deliver. There's 300, thank you for expanding. I want you to go ahead and take over something local. I'm not in a hurry, I need you to start paying money, thank you. You know, let's get that. Okay, and we can get a nickname now for our main character. Our other characters can also get them as they level up. Somewhat annoyingly, by default, it's always Scarface, and there is sadly no randomize button for some reason. We're just going to decline, because quite frankly, I don't really care for it. Thank you for expanding the business. Wonderful. And she leveled up. Let's get her efficient driving again. Eventually, she won't be able to get efficient driving anymore. Now, annoyingly, I don't think I can sell. Yeah, so... Annoyingly, I'm gonna be stuck getting all of these frickin' bottle labels, but I don't think I can sell them. I can buy them, but as far as I know, I don't think there's any use for them. Yeah, I mean, maybe somewhere in here there will be an upgrade or something I can do that actually adds a use for bottle labels, but I don't think that'll be the case, to be honest. I really don't. I mean, I guess we can pull this up and take a look at the buildings, maybe. Do any of these buildings at all, period, use bottle labels? Yes. The backroom winemaking operation does, as well as the backroom winery. Okay, so there is actually a use for them, and annoyingly, I don't think you can tear down a operation in one building, which is admittedly a bit of an annoyance as well. This game, what I've played of it has been enjoyable, but there are also some just minor annoyances for me. One of them is, like I said here, that you apparently cannot get rid of an operation once you've set it up, it seems. Which personally I think is ridiculous, because why would I not be allowed to say, we're shutting down this operation here, and in its place, we're going to go ahead and establish something else. But that is, for some reason, not an option. I don't believe. At least I'm not seeing how you would go about doing that if you wanted to. So I think those are permanent. And annoyingly, this is a building that would actually probably be a pretty decent one to set up a... I mean, it's not too big of a deal. If I could find another place to do the rest of this job relatively close by, I can transport the resources. Set up a delivery route, an automated delivery route to handle that. So that would give me backroom bootlegging, which is allows me to build backroom bootlegging operations, which allow you to deliver their homemade booze, and they sell it directly to customers rather than you selling it to other people. This, I believe, actually produces quite a bit more money than the route that we currently use. It is also more expensive to set up. So if I can get my hands on another building, I could start selling this hard cider directly to customers by transporting the hard cider to that other building and selling it that way. Which is certainly something I would love to be able to do. But that's going to be a little while. Yeah, I don't care for what you got to say right now. What do you want? No, I'm not going to give you 2 baseball bats and $500. It's just not happening. Game, I know that you are producing ludicrous amounts of stoneware crocs, and that you've halted. Out of curiosity, who wants to buy moonshine? Because I don't really have any other use for it, so... This guy here wants to, or rather, she wants to buy moonshine, so we'll sell it to her for 20 bucks a crock. Anybody else? Yes. You also want to... It's actually a decent amount of cash. Let's, go ahead and get the backroom thing. Another year. Current status. Legacy has met 1 goal. I don't know what goal it is, to be honest. I really don't. Earned the dividends of peace. No outfits have a vendetta against us. So there we go, we have learned how to set up a backroom bootlegging, a speakeasy, in a very literal sense. Annoyingly, I don't think I have the money for James O'Shea to go ahead and get his vehicle repaired. Okay, what is it that you want? 15 small barrels and 5 bricks. Well, where can I get my hands on bricks? Of course, now that I've done this, you're probably going to want something different. No? Okay, you still want the same shit. Wonderful. Bricks. Where can I get my hands on bricks? Okay, I've got 2 places for bricks. I'll do that, whatever. How many bricks do you want? 5? Okay. And I don't have the money, nor do I have the space, because I am still running around with moonshine in my truck. Let's go here. How many small barrels? 15, okay. Pretty sure I can't, yeah, it's not possible for me to fit 15 small barrels in my truck. Let's deal with the bricks. And I need this. Whoops, wrong corner. Meant this one. Give me the money. Okay, you will give me the skill apple presses. Learn how to convert apples to juice so you can make apple juice more cheaply and at larger, more industrial scale. Well, I would say at a larger, more industrial scale. Acquiring this skill allows you to build an apple juice press in a building controlled by your outfit, so I just need to go ahead and learn. I just need to get my hands on a building. Which is certainly not a bad thing. So let's go and get that. That's a very useful skill for us, because the main thing we need right now is apple juice. We don't exactly have a means of getting our hands on that. I'll sell you the last bit of moonshine that I have. Got some brick wine. You know what? Let's take that. Go over here. Say the last of the brick wine that we have, period. Also, you're actually willing to give me your building, are you? Yes, they are. So, I was able to get apples from Cafe Stockholm right next door. So if I set up an apple press in your building, just next door is a place that sells apples. Now, how many apples do they sell? Out of curiosity. 20 bushels of apples. What is the conversion rate out of curiosity? I don't know. Because this does not tell me. Somewhat annoyingly. That's fine. I would be interested in... Well, you're paying protection money, aren't you? Or no? Am I misremembering? Yeah, okay, no. So, I could use a new building to expand our outfit's operation or of anything nearby. Now that you mentioned it, perhaps this is one of those situations where we can help each other out. My sister, Bridget, wants to get set up with her own business, and I'd like to help her. Tell me about this plan of yours. There's this business in the neighborhood, Lewis's Snack Spot. The current owner wants to move out of town and is selling the whole thing. You said something about helping each other out, so what of that? Ah, yes, Bridget, my sister, would set up a legitimate business in the front. In return for your investment, your outfit can use the back of the building to install any suitable operation you'd like. It's a small building that can fit some kind of booze operation, so what do you need from me? $600. I ain't got $600 on me. I don't even have $600 in the bank. But I do need to go ahead and fix up my vehicle, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Nope, you're not the one that does that. Can you fix a vehicle for me? Oh, okay, it was 73 bucks. I brought a whole hell of a lot more money than I actually needed because I wasn't sure how much it cost. That's fine, though. There's, it never hurts to, bring a little extra. No, leave me alone with whatever your issues are right now. I do not care in the slightest. Now, where was this Lewis's snack bar you were talking about? Because I'd rather not deal with a building that is too far away. Or snack spot. Okay, it's literally right next door to Marion, who is paying us protection money, but might be interested in giving us either their building or helping us to set up an operation in a neighboring building. I'm curious to see what she has to say. You're also wanting to do Lewis's snack. Your relative, Valerie. Okay, apparently everybody wants Lewis's snack spot. I'm not quite sure how to feel about that. Well, I guess it depends. What do you want for me to set it up? $600. Okay, it's $600 no matter what. Does it really matter who I do it with? Not really. But you, I sell stuff to, so you like me because of that. You don't particularly like me because I was, well, and I still am, rather, collecting protection money from you. So that would make you happier. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do that. Come on, move over there. Thank you. Yeah, production stalled. That's not a surprise to anybody. I need her to come and drop off the money. Yep, we're gonna go with you. Not interested in helping you with whatever that issue is. So $600 to set up that business. There we go. So now I can, well, I need to get the money. So $750. I need to get 6 bricks there, 25 small barrels, and 5 crates of pipes. Now, do I know where to get pipes? I do. Wonderful. In fact, I got 4 frickin' places in the neighborhood to buy pipes at. And actually, you know what, to make sure that, I know exactly what I'm needing for this, because I am the kind of person who would forget this. Take a picture of it. So, let's go ahead and get the 6 bricks, I think. You were selling bricks, weren't you? I do not have enough money on hand right now. So that's 4. Up and don't have action points. Not interested, dude. I just want to buy the last 2 bricks that I need. It's then 5 pipes, which I do not have the money for. Damn cops. Eventually we'll be able to deal with that. So, who was it that was selling pipes? Metalsmith was, and it's 25 pipes, right? No, just 5. No, it's the small barrels is the one that I need 25 of. Out of curiosity, do I have, No, I don't, okay. Oops, wrong thing. And don't have the money, yes, of course. I need 1 more crate of pipes, and I am just shy on the money. Well, thank God you were finally able to sell to Viola's once again. Wonderful. Now I need 25 small barrels, which is going to take a decent little amount of time to bring over. Also, doesn't help that I don't exactly have a lot of money on hand. So that's 5. Head here. Get our protection money off of you. Don't have the action points. Do you mind paying some money? Thank you very much. Same with you. Do you mind paying some money? Don't care to... You say no, and quite frankly, I don't care to deal with the issues with you. You are not actually paying anything. Thank you for being so kind. We'll get around to buying stuff off of you and potentially selling you stuff if you ever decide you're interested in buying stuff off of us. So, 20 more small barrels to go. Well, that's 9. That kind of screws with my math, to be honest, but we'll live. 11 more to go. Where else can I buy small barrels? Double check that I'm not screwing up. It is small barrels, right? Yes, okay, good. Just have to, you know, double check that stuff sometimes. So where else was I able to buy them? Out here. I don't have action points to talk to you. I have some money. I don't think it's enough to buy 11, nor do I think I can even store 11. Actually, it probably was enough money, but I don't have enough space in my car to be able to do that, so I need 2 more. Do you happen to have 2 on hand again? No. But I'll still buy from you. I need 1 more. Thank you. Now I just need to get the money. It was $750 to do that. Oh good, she leveled up. You know what, I'll give you action points. Sure. And nope, we're not gonna give you a fancy nickname. Okay, you dropped off some money. But it's still not enough. Luckily, we're racketeering some more. And you do not have the ability to expand any further. I don't have favors with any of you. Do I want to expand right next to the corner hooligans? Because it's 2 corner hooligans, literally right next to each other. Well, they are all corner ones, right? I'm pretty sure they are. God, where is it? Fronts and Terra. No, that's not what I was looking for. I'm looking to, know about other people's. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure bigger factions, it actually says their name. So these are all just minor ones, and we got a lot of minor hooligans right here. I'm not sure if I want to set up a front literally right next door to them, though, because I assume that that will upset them, if we're being honest. Let's see, we can expand out in this direction. I think that's what we'll do. Nope. I want to expand. You want 420 bucks. That ain't happening. Where is she? Did she just drop off some apple juice? She did, but it's still not nearly enough for us to actually start producing again. Unless you can produce without a full thing. I do not know, actually. God damn, she's fast. Okay, and she got some more apple juice. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and continue collecting money from our fronts. You know, just... Nope. Because, you know, every little bit helps. As we ever so slowly try to get the money necessary to be able to set up an apple juice press. We need another 300 bucks, which if she manages to make a full run ever, we'd get there relatively quickly. But she kind of struggles to be able to make a full run because the damn cops keep going around. So we need another 200 bucks. We're about $3 short. And then, of course, she also takes her cut. These guys actually, I forgot to collect from them for a little bit. There we go. That is just the right amount of money with a little bit of spare change. So, apple juice press. Oh, yes, I have to actually put the money in that specific building, annoyingly. I can't just be carrying $750 and say, let's build something here. So 7 turns for you to build this, and then I need to continuously transport 8 small barrels and 8 apples to you. So that you can produce 8 apple juice that I can transport next door so that they can turn into hard cider so that I can sell. Now, I do have space for 1 more person that I can recruit. However, to give them a vehicle, it will have to be a truck. And I as far as I can tell, I don't think we actually have found a place that sells trucks. We found a place that was selling a car, but I don't know if they'll sell us a truck. We also don't exactly have the money for that, so yeah. So we're going to go ahead and get that started. She's going to continue doing what she's doing right now, but once this operation is fully up, we're going to cancel her entire delivery route and redo it. There we go. That building is up. We're going to remove all stops in your schedule. Now, your job is to go there. Well, excuse me. First things first is to ensure that you have money on hand. And you're not going to take all the money. I want you to ensure that you have $100 on you at all times. Next step is to buy apples from Cafe Stockholm. Buy all the ones you can. Next step is going to be... God, here's the issue. So, let's go here. I want you to make sure you only buy 8. No. There's literally a place right next door to where she's buying the apples, game. Why would I go all the way up there? Instead of just buying the small barrels from literally right next door. And I mean, it is literally right next door. You buy those. You drop off all of your apples there. Next step, drop off all of your small barrels there. Okay. Wonderful. Next thing's next, because it will take 4 turns for them to do that. I'm going to have you collect money from our fronts. The reality is that's not going to be 4 turns necessarily. Once that is all said and done, I want you to go and pick up apple juice from here at the yellow counter and drop it off at the Olympia building. And that's all I want you to do. Now you might be wondering, what about selling the hard cider you make? Yeah, we're going to take care of handling that manually for this time, until we manage to actually get a third person in our crew with a vehicle. Because sadly, they can't be just walking down the street carrying hard cider to sell. And another new year, nothing happens. I don't know, actually. I'm gonna interrupt her operation, or her schedule, for a second, just to tell her to drop off all the hard cider she has. And we'll take care of transporting that. No thanks, I don't care what you want. Now, I could negotiate with these people to have them pay more. I've never actually done it, though. Let's talk about cost. So, currently is $12 a crock. I can give them a discount, which in theory makes them happier. Or I can have them pay more, which in theory they don't like. I think we'll just keep it, it's fine, whatever. I mean, she buys quite a bit, so that's quite a chunk of change in one route. Or in one run, rather. Okay, she's got apples. Oh, there. And you got a barrel. Okay, it looks like you're not quite able to fit it all, which is a shame, to be honest. But what can you do? Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Want some more hard cider? There you go. And can't sell there. Anybody else who wants to buy hard cider out of curiosity? No. We have not found anybody else who wants to buy hard cider. We still have just the same two. And annoyingly, one of them is right across the street from the police station. And when the police are there... Oh, God. Damn it, got arrested. So... Lost all the money I had. Apparently, the police don't take kindly to sitting on the same corner for multiple turns, especially when there is heat on that corner. Oh, God, that is actually a lot of heat there. Jesus. Well, that's what I get for being an idiot and just staying there. You know, I didn't exactly expect to get snatched up. I do want to go ahead. Actually, I'll take the crowbar. I think the crowbar is, well, out of curiosity. What do you say, game? What is a deadlier weapon? Crowbars or baseball bats? Or does it not matter? I don't know, because apparently you actually do not list them out on here at all. So, out of curiosity, how do I go about getting the police to cooperate? I mean, I know you can bribe them, and that lasts for a certain number of, a certain amount of time. Yeah, so... Game doesn't actually say, so I'm still gonna go ahead and buy a crowbar. Oh, wonderful. You wanted just the one, damn. Run back here and drop the leftovers off. Actually, also, I want to only ever keep $100 on me at any given point in time unless I explicitly go and get more. Please tell me that they're not out of small barrels here. No, they're not. Okay. You're just, not... Yeah, your issue is you need a truck. Small barrels take up a decent amount of space. We're gonna redo your thing, so you're gonna buy them separately. You'll buy the apples, drop them off. You'll go back and buy the small barrels. You'll drop them off. Then you'll collect money from the fronts, etc., etc. Now she needs 73 bucks to repair her vehicle, and we're gonna have her do that now because it's getting pretty bad. Oh, no, game's decided, no, it's not actually bad enough to do that. Efficient driver. I know, game, I know. You're not able to produce the hard cider because we don't have the apple juice. Let's buy apple juice from here. Oh, okay. They're closed right now. Damn it. Okay. So their issue is these guys, local troublemakers. Which one is the one that's causing you issues? Okay, and switch to the history tab. Okay. Vandalized, burglarized by Wright and crew. Okay. Let's get our brawling skill up. So our issue is this guy. Don't exactly have the skill necessary, I don't believe, to deal with him right now, so... Oh well, we're just not going to be able to buy apple juice from him for a little while. What do you want? You want $1,000? Not happening. I still need to get $1,000 for that guy, and yeah. He's still waiting. Now your vehicle is considered beat up enough that I can repair it, right? Well, you don't have an action point, and I'm gonna tell you to pause that for a second. Thank you. Also, can I, two-door passenger car. Well, I mean, technically I can't get that because I'm limited to 2 at a time for right now. Oh wait, if I get somebody else to join us, would that go up? Yes, because I believe cars is entirely crew size limited, while trucks are based off of garages. Oops. So tell me more about your sister, Mary Kate. Upright, they're not gonna like doing anything that violates their moral code, but they have an easier time dealing with other upright types. Irrelevant, she's not useful. I'm sorry. Your sister is not useful at all. You say that you know somebody who might be useful. Cruel and vindictive. And why is everybody wanting to have their sister join us? Well, yeah, considering that we are extorting you, it's probably not a good idea to hire your sister, who is vindictive, to join us. Quiet, bad bartenders, great lookouts. If you got a garage to manage, they'll focus on engines and not the people. That's useful potentially, but I don't need that. Organized and hardworking. An organized person member is a better operation manager and will find ways to increase production. Need things done quickly. He's who you're looking for. Put them in charge of an operation that makes things, and they'll find a way to do it faster. I mean, that sounds nice, but I don't need a manager right now. I'll take him anyway. But yeah, I don't need a manager. Why'd she only buy 6? It's probably because she doesn't have enough money, if I had to make a guess. I am miscalculating how much apples cost, I think. How much are you selling? No. No, that's not the case. Because you're selling them at $1 a bushel. And I want her to buy 8. So I think she just doesn't have the space, for some reason. Is that it? Is it because you don't have the space? I don't actually know. I can't quite figure that one out, to be honest. Didn't quite have enough money sitting in here to pay the expenses. There we go, we got apple juice. Got frickin' apple juice again, finally. Actually, now that I think about it. Put him in charge of that. So faster experience gain while managing operations, hardworking, need things done quickly. That doesn't exactly tell me what that does. Because I don't think that's decreasing the amount of time it takes for him to get that done. Let's see. So what does this do? Allows them to improve the operation, but it doesn't actually say how it does that. And annoyingly, those don't show up here. So I don't actually know off the top of my head exactly how that affects production. It costs $100 to do, you know what? Cut 2 spaces. Improves production by 10%. So you are now producing 8.8 barrels of apple juice. Now the question becomes, does the 0.8 carry over or no? Because if it does, then it's okay. No, then periodically I will produce more than 8 small barrels. But if it doesn't, then it's absolutely worthless. And we just wasted $100. Seriously? Do we have a hard cider again in here? Oh, we do. Wonderful. Oops. I meant to go to you. Whoops. Damn it. Gotta stop pressing a little too quickly. There we go. Lots of money. So I can do upgrades here as well. So I could give you, if I had a manager who was intelligent or hardworking, I could give you production tracking as well, which would allow you to produce the additional 10%. Now, if I could get pressing matters, I could give you this, which would... Now, this one is actually a slightly weird one to me. So, improved cider production. Give it double the inputs and get double the outputs. You might say, well, what's the benefit of that? That you only have to use one building to get 80 hard cider. Would be my guess. That's something that makes any sense to me. Is that rather than needing to use 2 buildings to accomplish that, you only use 1. Now, actually, apparently you are interested in oh, whoops, I did not mean to send her up there. I meant to take our main character up here. Oh, damn it. Wrong thing. So, what's this? Your father has a business idea. He would like to acquire the Parks American Produce and Grocery. The current owner supposedly went bankrupt and is selling the whole thing. How much for it? $1,100. That, you're gonna be waiting a little while on that one, but I'm interested. That's about all I can tell you. Wonderful. Okay, so it does actually produce 8.8. Which means I'll go here, drop off 8.8, and then eventually it'll produce another 8.8, and I'll drop that off. Okay, and you're short on the small barrels. Let's get the hard cider. Tell you that. And we'll retreat back to our safe house. And yet again, we are a little short on the money to pay the dude. But he doesn't complain. But yeah, we're a little short on paying for him. Constantly. Oh yes, I was wanting to go and expand our operations by setting up a front over here at the tobacco company. Also, out of curiosity, what use is cigarettes? I mean, you have them here, but I've literally never seen a use for them. You can use them to establish trust with business owners and earn a favor or two. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't really care about that, to be honest. So, what is it to establish a front? $420, sure. Welcome aboard. Need you to expand the territory. And then you can start collecting racketeering money from people. Or rather, protection money, you know what I mean. So it's $1,100 to acquire that other building for her father. Which, what I'll probably do is I'll set up the back room, what was it called? The back room bootlegger. And we'll transport the hard cider there instead of selling it to people who then presumably sell it to other people. We'll just sell it directly. We'll cut out the middleman. Or, in the case of the only two people we can sell it, middle woman. Because apparently nobody else is interested in buying hard cider, and that's literally the only thing we're capable of producing right now. When it comes to alcohol. And again, we're only going to keep $100 on our main character at any given point in time. Oh, you are short on the apple juice. Wonderful, you've expanded, and I actually have to go and pay for your cost of existence right now. But not for long. Don't care about you. Need you to start paying some protection money. Thank you very much for not resisting. I also need you to start paying some protection money. Thank you very much for not resisting. I need you to go ahead and continue expanding. Of course, we can't buy the apples in small barrels because the cops are on that corner now. Because, you know, apparently it's suspicious if you buy barrels and apples. Oh, that was fast. Go ahead and keep expanding outwards. Now, of course, these guys aren't particularly fond of the fact that I am extorting them, but they'll get over that eventually, and the fact of the matter is we are buying and selling from them, so that will, over time, also make them happier. Where's the cop? No idea. He's far enough away, though, right now that I can go ahead and sneak out. And sell some of this cider for money. So we can ever so slowly get $1,100 to... Where's the cop? I assume he moved to here. Yes. Game is taking a little while to actually make the move occur. Oops. Do you have... No, you don't. Oh, damn it. And game... This is one thing that I've noticed. That for whatever reason, the game seems to decide that if a building has a production stall, any manager assigned there just walks away and does nothing. And unless you notice it occurring, your building will suddenly not be producing as efficiently as it once was. That is a very annoying thing in this game. I don't know why they decided to make it work that way. There's no good reason for functioning that way, in my opinion. But that is apparently how the devs decided to have this function. And I'm pretty sure it happens when a stall occurs for production. I don't think it's because once or twice he hasn't gotten his money right then and there. But I think it also takes a few turns of a production stall for the game to decide to do it. And honestly, that's just a very annoying thing. Why? Why do it that way? You know, if I assign somebody as a manager somewhere, I want them to stay there as the manager, period. No matter what. Okay, damn it. We are ever so slowly inching our way towards $1,100. Oh, another corner acknowledges us. Wonderful. And need to go ahead and collect money from you because... yeah. And you cannot expand out any further. Because you can only expand out in each of the cardinal directions. North, south, east, and west. And that a road exists. So even though this guy can technically walk right outside the back of his store to go ahead and, you know, potentially expand our territory to Cafe Vilnius and that corner that it's on, yeah, it doesn't work that way. And that's an understandable way to go about it. It's nice, simple, easy to understand. So I wouldn't complain about that. So let's see. Apparently, the owner of Station Tobacco Company owes us a favor, so I could expand out to him. And presumably this is your corner, so you'd go here. You don't really have a lot of useful areas, though, to be honest. But it still doesn't hurt to continue expanding outwards. I got favors with you as well, but you're right next door to two corner hooligans, so I don't really feel like dealing with that mess right now. Oops. Dump the money back into there. You got all that you need. And another new year occurs. We'll just continue to ignore that because it's gonna be forever until we actually get beyond the legacy meets one requirement. And the cop is not here, so let's go ahead and sell our hard cider to, yet again, the only two customers who buy it from us. Oh, whoops. And we technically have $1,100 spread about. It's actually going to be a little while until we actually can afford to go and give her the $1,100. Whoops, damn it. I want you to keep $100 on you at all times. And also, again, the cop's not there, so let's go ahead and sell the rest of that last production run. Oh, not quite the rest of it. She is still set up to collect from the fronts, right? She is. She just doesn't seem to be doing it for some reason. Is she legitimately not doing it? No, I think she is. I'm just not noticing it. Oh, you got the apple juice. And we have a production run finished. Go back out and sell it. Technically, some is still from the last production run, but we'll ignore that. Whoops. I think one more good sell is what we need, and then we'll be good to go. Oops, not that. Hard cider. Now again, I could negotiate to make them pay more, but I just haven't bothered. And I do need to go ahead and repair our truck, so we'll head out here. One more turn until we actually arrive. Fix it up. And drive back home. And hopefully... Okay, the cop is far enough away. You all will be willing to buy a decent amount. And that does not actually seem to be the case. However, it does get us the $1,100 we need. So next turn, it will get you the building, assuming the pricing hasn't changed. Damn it, and it has. Now it's 1,300. Screw you. Has anybody else magically decided they want to start buying hard cider from us? And the answer to that is no. The cup's far away. Okay, I swear it feels like she's not actually collecting the money. I don't know why. I just legitimately do not think she's actually collecting the money from these guys. Okay, she just did, so yeah, no, she is. It just, for some reason, it doesn't feel like she is. I don't know why. I really don't. Oh, and of course... Actually, you know what? Nope, okay. I am not quite threatening enough for him to be willing to do that. And of course, doing that potentially generated heat, so we're gonna go ahead and just dump all the money into the safe house along with our hard cider. Just to make sure it's all safe. Oops. Actually, that is... The price better not have gone up again. Thank you. Now, game. If I wanted to set up a backroom cider bootlegger, it would cost 10 lumber and $1,000. So let's see. I pretty sure I should be able to do the lumber easily enough. And lumber I think is generally fairly cheap. I don't know what the actual price is though. $30 per. Never mind. And it was how many? I needed 10, so that's 300. Decent amount. And learn about some new resources. Oh, so what do you produce? You produce bottles, which are very useful because if I could set up a backroom Applejack operation, oh no, that's small bottles, damn it. Is there anything that uses normal sized bottles? No, not that we know about right now at least. Nope. Okay, no, never mind. The dude is still working there. Okay, get the hard cider. Go back out. Oh, is her dad interested in buying hard cider out of curiosity? He is not. That's a shame. And your common friend is literally only your daughter. Okay, that is not inspiring, to be honest. So I need to get $300. Specifically $300 I can actually spend. Okay, no, it looks like he's quitting working here because he's not getting paid. But here's the thing. If he quits working there, he slows down production, thus making it harder for us to get the money we need to pay him. Also, he would, even quitting there, he's still not necessarily going to get paid. So, in this case, it would make more sense for him to just keep working there, period. At some point, we'll get the money. And, I mean, I'm pretty sure we had the money, it's just... I guess we were a little short, so it wasn't quite the $17 he wanted. It might have only been $16 after Florence took her cut. I'm not 100% certain, but yeah. So if we can get to $1,000, that'd be wonderful. Well, technically it's $1,300 in all. But that's actually not going to end up happening because, well, this stream was mostly just to show off the game. For anyone who's interested, there you can actually pick it up over on Steam. I will more than likely do an actual series of this in the future, I'm sure. Because it is actually a fun little game, even if it does have some mechanic quirks that are a little annoying. Like I said, at the start, when it comes to character creation, you don't have the option of, when you pull up the drop-down menu to be able to choose what your starting skill is, you, for whatever reason, don't have, the tooltip doesn't show when that drop-down menu is there. So you have to choose a skill, let it close out of the drop-down menu, hover over the skill, see what it says it does, and then if it's not a skill that you want, or if you want to see what the other skills are, you have to pull up the drop-down menu again, choose a new skill, close out of the drop-down, look at it again, and just rinse and repeat until you decide, until you settle down on a starting skill. That is a slight annoyance. It would also make sense that people don't stop working as the manager of a building just because they decide, oh, well, you know, you were $1 short on paying me, so I'm going to stop working there. Even if literally the next turn you're going to have that dollar and they can get their money. That is a bit of an annoyance, in my opinion. It just makes managing things a bit more annoying, because then you have to be on the lookout for when you are a little short on cash at your safe house. And presumably it's any safe house, I assume. I assume they don't have to take the money specifically from, in our case, Olympia Building Company. I assume that they would take the money out of any safe house we have, period. But, yeah, the game does have some minor, relatively speaking, compared to some other games out there, quirks that you can work around, but improvements could be made so you don't have to work around those. She leveled up, so we can make her a captain. Honestly, I don't know what this does, because so the tutorial never explained it, and there does not seem to be information here regarding that either. So I have literally no idea what giving your people a rank does. Like, I mean, it gives me, you know, information, but I don't know what that information actually means at the end of the day. It just says this person has demonstrated ingenuity, efficiency, and above all, loyalty. They will be very effective as executors of your decisions. But what does it do? Is this supposed to be the Crusader Kings portion that they sort of described it to me as in their, like I said at the start of the stream, in their pitch to me, they described it as Crusader Kings meets Empire of Sin. I don't know if making somebody a captain is supposed to be similar as if making somebody a vassal in Crusader Kings. But when I played the tutorial, it did not provide any information as far as I could tell. I mean, maybe I read over it, but I don't think I did. But it's possible I might have. I don't believe it ever explained what making somebody a captain does, what it entails, what the pros and cons of it is. Because there's, as far as I could tell, there is no organizational hierarchy that you have set up. So theoretically, yes, Florence Schuster, if I make her a captain, would always be answering to me, but as far as I know, I don't have the ability to place people under her for her to command. And I can just give her a general goal and tell her to run off and do that. So I don't know what captain does. I literally never could figure it out because it just doesn't say. You know, it's got levels, and it just tells me that, like I said, they've demonstrated ingenuity, efficiency, and above all, loyalty. Well, what does it mean? There's no organizational hierarchy for me to be able to place other crew members under her. And the reason we have 3 out of 5 crew that we can provide is because of controlled businesses, so 1, 2, 3. Those, and then our territory expansion has given us technically 5.2 crew. So I got people interested in my outfit, for whatever that's worth. But again, as far as I can tell, there's no option to like place them under Florence and have her take command of them. But yeah, so you know, I think that'll be it for this stream. I will more than likely continue playing this save. So I will reiterate, this game, I do enjoy my time with it. I mean, I haven't played like ridiculous amounts of it. I have, let me see. What does Steam say I have for it? We got a little under 5 hours, so I mean, it's not a whole lot of time, I'll admit. Maybe things will change further down if I played it a whole hell of a lot more. But, I mean, I generally enjoy it, even though it, like I said, has some minor quirks. And potentially features that aren't fully fleshed out. I don't know what the deal is with the whole ranks for people thing, because, yeah, it doesn't really explain it. As far as I can tell, I mean, the encyclopedia doesn't mention that at all, as far as I can tell. So, thanks, game. You've clearly got a skill, but or a feature that doesn't seem to be fully fleshed out. I don't know if the plan is to flesh it out in a DLC, but in that case, I would have not bothered implementing the ranks until you release that DLC, personally. It wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to include a feature that does nothing until a potential future patch and or DLC. So I will continue playing this save more than likely on my own. But I do not currently plan to go and do another stream continuing off of this save. I might do a full-on Let's Play of this series down the road. But that'll be it for this stream. Let me make sure I say, oh, okay. Oh yeah, save current game. I know, game. I know you have. I have this game saved to my hard drive just because I don't install games to my SSDs unless there's something that one, benefit from it, and two, that I know I'm not going to be getting rid of for any extended period of time, just to minimize read writes on it. But yeah, so that'll be it for this stream. I will see you all next time. Like I said at the start of the stream, I might go and stream some Phantom Doctrine tomorrow on Sunday. Well, I mean, technically that's today now, but whatever. But I'm not 100% certain on that. I haven't quite decided. But either way, definitely next weekend we will be back to playing Phantom Doctrine on stream. We will be continuing that. But I will see you all next time. But until then, goodbye and farewell.